Folks, it's Andrew Teal. I'm in Goma, Congo, and this is Lake Kivu right behind me here. We were discussing building projects, and there are a ton of needs. One of the reasons why the building projects is so important is because in these villages, they need a central hub. Like it becomes more of a community center than anything. And it's a place where they can lock food carts up at, and they can keep that stuff safe. They can keep their food supplies safe. A lot of people don't have locking doors on their huts and stuff like that. So it's just a place to keep things safe. It's a place to put up a blackboard or a whiteboard and teach people how to read, how to add. You can't run a business if you can't add. So it becomes a center of training in these towns, a safe place to lock things up. There's many uses for the buildings. They don't just get used on Sunday morning at all. They are used every single day of the week. And it really is a way to bring some business to these poor villages. It's really neat to see how well utilized these buildings are. The buildings can be a mud brick hut with a roof over it. They can build those themselves. On Idjwi we saw a couple like that, where the church had actually built the walls themselves, and then somebody supplied enough money for the metal for the roof, and a door and a window or two. So some of those are very cost effective. And then the next level up would be a straight wood structure, like at the refugee camp. That's a straight wood structure. And then we saw another one that was a wood structure with metal cladding, so that would be kind of one more step up. And then there is some very simple brick structures that get built. They don't get overly finished. And then there is some really quite nicely finished city churches that are brick with plaster and metal roof, and the interior of the roof is all finished, and they have really nice windows and doors. So there's like 5 different levels of buildings here. Different locations need different levels of finishing, and anyone that wants to be involved in building some of these, you can kind of pick and choose what level of building you want to back, and maybe you want to back an entire structure, buy the land, build the building, complete it. And some of them you can do that for $15,000 or $20,000. And other buildings you can team up with other people, or you can decide to back an entire. There was one building built that is in the city in South Kivu, and that building was a $200,000 building, and it can hold 1,000 people quite easily. And it had a sponsor that decided to take that project on. Pretty amazing to see that happen, and there's just room for anyone that wants to be involved in church building. Come in with pretty much any dollar amount, and it'll definitely be going towards helping a lot of people. Thanks.